talking about?
I don't know. Hey, the movie's over. When did that happen?
I think when we ran out of vodka.
That is the saddest thing I've ever heard.
I know, right?
What can we do with an empty bottle?
Spin the bottle.
With just two people? You know, if we had some more booze, we could play this drinking game.
Oh, hold on.
Everything?
I'm good. I'm good.
I thought we drank everything.
Not this.
Is that peppermint snaps? Why?
You said snaps.
And now what?
I said snaps. I'm gonna say it again.
Give me that.
Okay, what were we doing?
Drinking game.
Oh, woohoo!
You did not just woohoo.
Woohoo!
Oh Lord.
What? Drinking games deserve woohoos. It's
I'm-
like a rule or something.
I am so glad I'm the only person here for that.
Shut up and explain the game.
It's called 10.
10! Do I win?
Didn't explain. Let me explain.
I didn't win?
We didn't start.
Really?
Oh, look, it's called 10.
10! I win again!
That's just the name.
You win by saying the name?
No, you win by naming 10 things in a time period. I don't know, 10 things until you get one wrong.
What 10 things?
Pick a category, something that has at least 10 answers, but obscure.
So like 10 colors.
Yes, but obscure.
Okay, so you name a thing, and I name 10 things.
Yeah,
What happens if I get it wrong?
you drink.
Oh, and if I get it right?
I drink.
Oh man.
What?
Well, I was hoping to drink.
We can both drink.
Yay, who goes first?
Spin the bottle.
Sweet.
Okay.
Come on, I want to drink.
Okay, I've got it.
Yay!
Name 10.
Yeah.
Name 10 female playwrights.
What?
10 playwrights who identify as women.
Those exist?
Yes, they exist.
Are you sure?
Just go.
Okay, there's the weird British one. There's the other weird British one who's super violent, and the American one who writes herself, I think. And
Names.
what?
Name the women. Don't just vaguely describe them.
But I don't know any names. I couldn't even name male playwrights, except maybe the English one that writes in a really weird version of English with all the rhymes.
Oh my God.
What?
Did you pay attention at all in school?
Not to that. Give me some nonlinear algebra and I'm good.
You're so weird.
Oh yeah? You name 10 female playwrights.
Okay. Carol Churchill, Winnie Westerstein, Sarah Kane, Danny Guerrero, Aphra Bain.
Wait. What was the last one?
Aphra Bain.
You just made that up.
She was the first female playwright. Well, English female playwright. First playwright to identify as a woman that wrote in English. First something playwright.
Afra.
Yeah.
That's the name.
Yes.
Oh, it sounds like the name. You call out all the lights. You call out and turn off all the lights to get her to appear.
No, you're
We
thinking
should
of-
do that. Whoa! Ah!
You gotta kill yourself. Turn the light back on.
No, I've always wanted to do this. Okay, what do I? Oh, stand in the middle of the room and spin around.
No spinning. This is
Aphra Bain.
Joanna.
Woo.
Stop.
Aphra
Give me
Bain.
back my phone. Where's the light switch?
Aphra Bain.
See, I told you it wasn't the right person.
Hello.
Oh my God! What happened? What happened?
Holy shit!
Who are you? How'd you get in here?
I'm Aphra Bain.
Answer me.
You called me. Where am I?
Holy shit! I did it!
This is insane.
Wait.
I am the best.
You're dead, like dead, like a couple hundred of years dead.
Yes.
This is no way.
How are you
And Ben?
Husband's last name. Oh, he was German.
Cool.
Joe, this is not cool. You somehow managed to conjure up an ancient playwright.
Ancient. It's been less than 400 years.
Sorry. Now I'm pissing her off. And she's still here. How did you do that anyway? What was in our drinks?
Oh, something foul, I can assure you.
Why are you here anyway?
You summoned me. It doesn't happen often.
But you're a playwright, not a witch. Wait, are you a witch?
Ooh, spy, novelist, prisoner, playwright. I don't think witch is usually listed in my accomplishments.
See? She's fine. We're out. Afra. Can I call you Afra? Afra, did you happen to bring anything with you? Anything alcoholic?
I travel light.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What are you saying? None of this makes sense. We are talking to a playwright from the 1600s, and you think her not having any booze is making sense?
Well, if you traveled all that way in all those years, would you bring a heavy bottle with you?
None of this makes sense.
What do you mean?
That time travel would work because you said someone's names 3 times.
In the dark. Don't forget in the dark.
How could I? You're nuts. Maybe I'm crazy too.
I would say that explains things.
What?
Well, your domicile is filthy.
So?
And you are both intoxicated.
It's been a hard week.
Oh, what exactly makes it so hard?
Excuse me?
You were in the dark, drunk when I arrived.
Your point?
You are unhappy. And this doesn't seem like the first time.
And you were happy all the time?
Oh, hardly. But I did something about it. I turned my prison into my own world, full
So,
of laughter and characters and wit.
so I'm supposed to become delusional?
Be nice.
No, I expect you to do something. Make something of yourself. You sit and complain about your situation. Change it.
I wish I had your moxie.
Moxie? Since when do you say Moxie?
Since an awesome lady from the past came to me to give me advice.
Moxie,
Gosh, obedience. A real backbone.
I think I understand. Thank you.
And what has all of this Moxie gotten you?
It got me to travel here.
And for us?
What do you want to do?
Come on.
What?
Every other day, all you can talk about.
To you! That's different. Or to myself.
There's your problem. You can't admit it to other people.
Why are you embarrassed all of a sudden?
I'm not embarrassed. I don't want to tell a crazy lady from the past or a playwright or whatever she is. The more she knows about me, the more she can do to me.
You're ridiculous.
And why would I want to waste my time on you? You don't even think you are worth your own time.
That is just about enough from you.
Excuse me.
Where do you get all coming here and telling me how to live? Of course you can be a playwright or a poet or a novelist. What else did you have to do? Your biggest concern was probably your life. What distractions did you have? No internet, no television, no viable ways of employ.
No encouragement. No one sticking up for me. No reassurances from my comfortable apartment, living my comfortable life. Maybe having nothing to lose was a good thing. Maybe it is the best thing. Maybe you should try it. What are you so afraid of? Failing? Everyone fails. What of the people who never try? Are you content to waste away here with the might have been?
Why did you come here at all?
You summoned me.
She summoned you.
Well, you're clearly the one who needs her.
And what about you?
Why are you turning on me? It's not my fault you're sad and unfulfilled and a drunk.
And what have you done with your life that is so amazing?
Well, nothing. But that's my fault. I don't blame you for my choices.
And why do you make those choices?
Well, I'm unhappy and scared, and I don't like it here. And I don't really know how I got here, but I don't like it.
And where would you like to be?
where you were.
What?
I think it would be amazing.
You know, it's not the fairy tale. Dirty jails and lack of baths and lice and disease and oppression.
Oh, I'm aware, but it's more than that. Oh, look at all that you accomplished in spite of your circumstances, maybe because of them. It seems like that's what I want.
How could you want that?
How could I not? You've never asked me what I wanted before, and maybe this is all for me.
So what are you gonna do when Afra goes back?
I stay here.
Lovely.
So it all works out. We should change clothes.
This isn't happening.
Not you and me. We're not going to change clothes. Me and Afro.
Oh,
This isn't happening.
is there a changing?
Back this way.
Oh my God. And what exactly are you planning on doing in the 1600s? You can't even write. You're really terrible at it, like scarily bad.
Well, maybe I'll invent calculus.
Do you prefer to be drowned at stake, burned, or stoned, you evil witch?
Very funny.
I wasn't joking. Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself into?
Yes. How do I look?
Like you escaped from a Renaissance fair.
Cool.
Ooh, your comments feel strange.
You'll get used to them.
Perhaps I will worse in service of the king.
Now, I get to go back and try this new life, and you have someone to give you the kick in the pants you need.
Just a minute.
You know an enabler. We've just been in this rut.
Now carefully consider what you are about to do.
You are still drunk.
So, why does that mean I don't know what I want?
It's kind of the decision you need to make sober.
And why is that? I want to go back. I want to be Afro Ben. I want to be Afro Ben. I want to be
Careful.
Afro Ben.
What? Where's...
Who?
She was just here.
Amelia, you're being silly. Now come on, you need to clean this up.
Why do I have to clean it up?
Because you made a mess, and you told me not to let you get away with stuff like this anymore.
When did I say that?
Oh, when I moved in.
Stop being ridiculous. You didn't move in. Someone else. Did you guys plan this?
Plan? What?
You and... what's her name?
Here's the trash bag. Get going.
There was something at the tip of my tongue.
And now there's something in your hand. Hop to it.
Hop to it. Since when did you say that?
Since you started staring off into space like a crazy person. Now clean. You asked me what is it that you're always complaining about?
How I want to quit my job and get my life started. I feel like I should be in such a different place right now. Running the world.
And running the world starts by cleaning up your own stuff. And, moving up from there for a long, long time.
Where are you going?
Dropping off a manuscript, a new book of poems.
Oh, how many is that now?
I lost count. Now clean.
Afra Bane. Weird name. Wait.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm more rattled than anything else. Yeah, no, I'm sure I don't need an ambulance. Oh, it looks like the officers arrived. Okay, thank you. Were you the
the one who wanted to report a hit and run accident?
Yes,
And how were you involved in the accident?
I'm the one who was hit by the vehicle.
You look okay to me.
Well, I have a few scrapes, but I'll be okay.
Are you okay? Do you need to sit down? Are you feeling dizzy, lightheaded?
No, I want to report the crime and get on with my night.
Alleged crime.
What?
Just start from the beginning.
Sure, okay. I was in the mini mart, and when I came out, I crossed the parking lot to the crosswalk, pressed the button to get the lights, and while I was standing at the corner of the sidewalk, a black SUV with tinted windows turning right clipped the curb and hit me, just knocking me to the ground, and then just drove away.
I see. And what did you buy at the mini mart?
A bag of chips?
Those aren't good for you.
Does that matter?
You need to care about your health.
No, I mean what I purchased. Does it really matter what I purchased?
Did you happen to purchase any alcohol with your bag of chips?
No.
I can verify this with the clerk, you know.
I didn't buy anything to drink. Nothing at all. Not that it should matter.
Just getting the full picture of what transcribed here, ma'am.
I bought a bag of chips. Just chips. You can see them right here in my hand.
And why did you feel the need to buy these chips so late at night?
7 p.m.
Would you say you're addicted to chips?
I mean, a little, I guess.
So you admit to having an addictive personality?
No, I was hungry, but not big hungry, just munchies hungry. So I left my apartment, walked across the street, and came to the mini mart to satisfy my chip craving.
And is there any particular reason why you had the munchies?
I went to the gym today, and the salad I had for dinner wasn't very filling.
It isn't maybe because you smoked a little pot?
No,
You run a hair test. Looking back clean?
I'm not a pot smoker, and I really don't see how, even if I were, it would relate to my being hit by a moving vehicle.
Now, as you exited the mini mart, did you talk to anybody? Did anybody try talking to you?
No.
You weren't distracted by anything?
There wasn't anyone around. No one was with me. No one was talking to me. Walking across the parking lot wasn't the problem. The problem is I was standing, waiting for the crosswalk light to flash walk with some asshole in this big, huge, gas-guzzling SUV with super dark tinted windows, clipped the curb and hit me, just knocking me to the ground, and then just drove away.
There's no need for that kind of language.
What language?
You know what you said. Gas guzzler? Clearly, you're predisposed to have an issue with this vehicle that allegedly hit you.
What do you mean allegedly hit me?
We have not established that a hit and run actually took place yet.
But I was hit by the SUV, bounced off the vehicle and hit the ground as the driver sped away. I have scratches.
Yes, but those could be from a previous encounter.
They're fresh and they're red. Look, there's even a little blood on them.
Yeah, I need to confirm. Did you happen to have a cocktail with your salad or take a pill or forget to take a pill?
No.
So, you normally decide to take it.
No. See, normally I'm not hit by a vehicle while waiting for the light to change. And normally I'm not interrogated for being the victim of an accident. Look, this has been a really long day, and I'm kind of regretting calling this incident in, but I felt like I should because a crime was committed and there's somebody out there driving recklessly, and I'd really like them to be caught before they seriously hurt someone.
So, you had a long day?
Yeah.
Is it possible you were mentally impaired at the time of the incident?
No, I'm not mentally impaired.
But you are tired, so maybe you were in the crosswalk and didn't realize, or maybe you stepped off the curb a few seconds too
No,
soon.
I was standing in the slope of the sidewalk where it dips for wheelchairs. I know this because I was using the slope to help stretch out the back of my calves.
Oh, so you weren't even facing the street then?
I was at an angle.
Did you happen to see the driver as he approached?
No, the tinted windows were too dark. I couldn't identify the driver at all other than He looked masculine, broad shoulders, short cropped hair.
I see. And at any point, did you motion to the driver as he approached?
No?
You didn't maybe wave or flick hair or show a little extra leg?
Yeah, definitely not.
What were you wearing at the time of the incident?
This is what I was wearing.
You sure you didn't clean up, go home, change clothes, come back?
No, this just happened. I was still talking to the 911 dispatcher when you arrived. There hasn't been any time for me to go anywhere, do anything.
And have you ever noticed this vehicle in this neighborhood before?
No.
So you have no previous encounters with this particular vehicle?
Not that I'm aware of.
Because you remember every hit and run accident that has ever occurred to you.
This is my first hit and run experience.
Really? And at your age? You know, I find that a little hard to believe. Maybe you wanted this to happen. And now that it has, you're filled with regrets.
Yeah, the only thing I regret right now is calling 911.
At any point, did you say no to the driver or resist being hit?
I sort of yelped as I bounced off the vehicle and hit the ground.
So, after the fact.
Well, yeah, before he hit me, I didn't exactly know he was gonna clip the curb, otherwise I would have moved.
So, you agree there could have been a bit of miscommunication?
No, I'm not agreeing to that at all.
Did you at any point enjoy being hit?
What? No! It was horrible! For a second, all I saw was a white, and I thought for sure I was a dead woman. And it wasn't until I heard the squeal of the tires and opened my eyes that I realized I was still alive.
I see. Ma'am, there's no need for that. Alright. Well, I think I have enough information to start up a formal investigation. So, if you change your mind about anything, here's my card.
Do you need some help?
I'm okay.
Do you need to call someone? You can use my cell if you need.
I need to call someone on this phone. It's very important.
You do realize it's not plugged in anywhere?
Dang it.
Did you just say dang nabbit?
I'm trying not to cuss so much anymore. It's kind of a New Year's resolution.
I see.
I'm really fine. Look, seriously, I don't need anybody to stay and talk with me or anything. I can see you're a busy guy who's probably got an awful lot to do with his life. I mean, I'm extremely grateful that you stopped in the first place. That was very kind and thoughtful of you. Thank you.
Wow, that was a long thank you.
Sorry, I have a tendency to be inappropriately verbose.
I see.
You can leave if you have to. There's really no
no reason for you to stay. I mean, I'll figure out somewhere to plug in this phone. Somehow.
I'm not seeing any type of connection.
I'm sure something will show up. Outlets can be magical like that. I've heard that they appear when you need them. I mean, sometimes. Sort of.
I really could lend you my cell phone. I've got unlimited texts and messages. Really?
The outlet's gotta be here. I was told to use this phone specifically. I have the instructions somewhere here in my pocket. Dagnabbit again. Double. I was sure I put the instructions somewhere here in my pocket.
People don't use rotary phones anymore. Maybe you misunderstood something?
I didn't misunderstand anything. I need to be able to use this phone. I need to be able to make this call. If I could just get out of this chair, it wouldn't be so much, I could search and it wouldn't be so much of an issue.
I don't understand.
I cannot leave the chair once I've sat down. I remember that part very definitely from the instructions. That part was very clear.
Look, I really don't know you, and I know it's none of my business, but I think somebody's playing a prank on you. Maybe you would like a cup of coffee. Oh, why don't we go get a cup of coffee and get you out of here? Oh, my name's Alex, short for Alexander, like the hero.
I'm sure you have much better things to do with your time, Alexander the hero, than sit around talking to a crazy person who's a bit more than off, most likely,
What
or
type
definitely.
And what type of hero would I be if I left a damsel in distress sitting there struggling?
You're not a hero.
And you're not really a damsel in distress, so that makes a sequel. Nonetheless, at this point, I'm staying for the entertainment value. I want to see what's going to happen with this phone. That's not plugged in, with no visible outlet or connection anywhere.
It's a very important phone call.
Oh, I get that, totally. So who is it you're supposed to be calling?
I'm not quite sure.
You're not quite sure who you're supposed to be calling, and you've lost the directions.
It's been a challenging year, to say the least.
Dang! Maybe you could go back to where you got the instructions. I'm more than certain to have another copy.
I was told not to leave the chair.
I could go give you the directions. Consider it my first step in transition to hero. I've got GPS on my phone.
You don't even know me.
I told you, I am more than intrigued at this point. Sometimes the guys just gotta go with the game. You seem harmless enough. Sitting there at a table with an unplugged rotary phone. Yellow. It's not like you're gonna pull out a big machete or anything. I've decided that this is the day I am going to be a hero! Or something like that.
You're extremely weird.
And you're sitting at a desk with an unplugged rotary phone. Who's calling who a spade?
You've got a point.
So we're a team now, right? It's almost like an adventure type of thing!
Getting unusually excited over this.
My life's pretty boring. I'm thinking it's like a big thing that brought us together. So who gave you the directions?
I don't understand. That outlet should have appeared by now.
Don't get frustrated. I'm sure it will come back to you. It always does.
Not always. It doesn't always. I was told this was a good time in my life to call. I was told it was going to help. Is that your phone ringing?
I don't understand.
not even plugged in.
You sure you don't remember where you got the instructions?
I've been having a tough time remembering anything.
Well,
I
guess
don't
it's-
understand.
Well, I guess it's not easy being a damsel in distress, especially if that wasn't your choice.
Not so much.
You sure you can't leave the chair? You remember that clearly.
I think.
Well, maybe you should try. Maybe if someone helps you.
I think I remember that. I think.
I don't want to put you in any danger. That is not something a hero should do. I can just sit here and wait with you. There's nothing wrong with that, right? It's almost like we're becoming friends. I'm sorry things haven't been going so well for you lately.
It's been a challenging year, to say the least.
I'm sorry. There's nothing preventing me from looking for the outlet, is there? I mean, it's not like you're the only one who can see it, can you? You don't recall anything about that, do you? I'll go look for the outlet. You said they're magical like that. Maybe they just need a little hero power or something. Maybe the fact that we spent the past 4 minutes and 30 seconds together has imbued me with the powers I need to find the outlet!
I take back that I said I was quite verbose. You're exceptionally verbose.
Maybe you're rubbing off on me. Maybe that's a good thing.
You already said you're not a hero.
But I'm named after a hero. Surely that's gotta mean something.
I guess.
I shall go search for your outlets now!
Thanks, I needed a laugh.
It's been a rough year, I know. Listen, don't worry. We've known each other for over 6 minutes now. I'm making an executive decision to upgrade our relationship status to friends!
Who exactly are you again?
Alexander, I told you, your personal soon-to-be hero!
Your phone's ringing.
Seems a bit of an odd thing to do at this point.
What's so odd about that? Your phone's ringing.
I wouldn't feel right on answering it at this point.
It's gonna stop ringing now. You know that's how it happens. See?
I'm sure it was nobody important. I don't have a lot of friends or important people in my life.
I'm sure that's an understatement.
Perhaps. Then again, I'm not quite sure. Why don't I help you look for the outlet now?
That would be very kind of you.
We're not going to go through this again, are we?
Things change, people change.
You think the phone's magically going to work now? There is still no plug. There's still no outlet.
But you're my hero. Oh, you said you were my hero. That changes things. Like automatically, I think.
I never said I'd find the outlet. I said I'd look. Those are two markedly different things.
But you're trying. That's important. I can't get out of this chair, and you're helping me. I don't think you realize how important that is. It's been a really difficult year. A difficult couple of years.
Who are you supposed to be calling on the phone?
Someone who is going to help.
There are plenty of people around willing to help. I mean, if you're willing to give it a chance. Like me, for example.
You don't even know me.
I know you a lot better than I did before. Listen, I'm willing to help. I've been willing to help for the past 8 minutes or so. Even if I find the outlet, I can stay. I can stay while you make the phone call.
You don't have to do this.
It's not a matter of have to. I want to. Sometimes people do things because they want to.
Where were you walking to?
Excuse me?
When you stopped, you were walking to somewhere.
It's been a long 8-ish minutes.
So you don't remember.
I was just taking a walk. I didn't have anywhere important to go. I was just walking and then I stopped. And you intrigued me and so I stopped. There's nothing wrong with that.
So where you were walking to wasn't important. That didn't matter to you.
I was just walking. Sometimes you're just walking like you're just sitting. Sitting, waiting to make a call on an unplugged rotary phone with no possible visible outlet!
And someone comes along and stops and tries to help you. I guess there's nothing wrong with that.
There's not. Dang nabbit!
Nothing magically appeared, did it?
No, it didn't.
But you thought it might.
I did. Somehow.
Me too.
It still could, though. You said outlets are magical like that.
I did.
You're not going to leave the chair, are you?
It's really important that I stay here, at least for now.
I can't just leave you sitting there. I wouldn't feel right about that. Since we've become friends of a sort.
You don't have to feel guilty. I mean, I'm just a crazy woman who's sitting here at a desk with an unplugged yellow rotary phone. Remember, if you call a spade,
You're not crazy.
if you call a spade, I'm saying.
I've seen many more crazy things in my life. You do not need to feel embarrassed. You do not need to feel ashamed. Listen, I really don't mind waiting with you for the phone, for the outlet, for whatever. And sometimes people wait around for different types of things. No judgment. Look, I really don't mind waiting here with you. Sometimes someone waiting with you is all that matters. Like a hero named Alexander.
You really don't.
You don't need to thank me. You don't need to thank anything. Just accept it and let me wait with you. For the magical outlet or whatever it is.
You're very kind.
You're welcome.
So, this is it, huh? You think this girl's the one?
I don't know yet. I gotta meet her first.
Sounded like you were ready to marry her a few minutes ago.
Yeah, but a few minutes ago, she wasn't texting to say she'd be right in.
Oh, you getting cold feet.
I don't know. Maybe.
What's this one's name?
Carla.
Again, that's like 5 Carlas in a row.
What can I say? I like the name. What's wrong with that?
Shallow, that's what's wrong with that.
It's not shallow. It shows I got discriminating taste.
How is it that only dating girls named Carla is discriminating?
When a woman notices you're looking for a specific characteristic, she digs that.
First of all, the name Carla isn't a characteristic, it's a name.
Your opinion.
Secondly, women like it when a man pays attention to you for who you are, not the name.
How do you know?
Because I'm a woman, in case you didn't notice.
I noticed.
Then you must notice I like the way you say hi when you come in for coffee. Or the way you always ask about my dog. Or the way you compliment my eyes. I mean, that's the stuff women like.
That was Pussy, by the way.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You remember details like his name because you pay attention. That's what impresses me. And then, I mean, that's what impresses a woman.
Hmm. Too bad your name's not Carla.
Why?
I'd ask you out if it was.
Rocco?
Rocco!
Yeah?
I'm Carla.
Carla! How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah?
How you doing?
Yeah, real good. Real good.
Oh, brother. Can I get you anything?
I take it you're not a Carla.
No, I'm a Nina.
Oh, too bad. You look like a Carla.
Nah. What can I get you?
Could I get a Danish?
Seriously? You like Danish?
Only the best food in the world, right?
Absolutely.
Be right back.
So, you got a thing for her?
I don't know. Why you say that?
I got a sense about these things.
What, like a sixth sense or something?
Yeah, it's a gift. So, what's the story with her?
I don't know. I like her, okay? But her name's Nina. I gotta have a collar.
No, I like that. I like that. Tell me more. Do you got a job?
What kind of question is that? Do I got a job?
If I'm gonna marry you, it's a legitimate question. I need to know if my man's gonna take care of me.
Shouldn't we date a little before we talk about marriage?
Oh,
You're talking about marriage.
why not? Carpe diem, seize the day. You know what I mean?
You just met him.
So what? He's clean. He speaks English. He's got his teeth. He's a good woman.
You're gonna marry a man for his teeth.
They happen to be very good teeth.
Yeah, what about his personality? What he likes, what he dislikes, what he cares about? Aren't those important to you?
Hey, most guys don't even care what your name is. Rocco here, he wants to meet.
No, he doesn't. He wants someone named Kyla.
And I'm someone named Carla. Most guys just want to go to bed. Rocco here wants to go to bed with Carla. You do want to go to bed with me, right?
Absolutely. Oh!
No, Rocco, you're better than that. He was in a 4-year relationship with a woman. Yeah.
What happened there?
She ended it. Didn't see a future with a guy named Rocco.
Why not? It's a good name.
Thank you. She didn't like it though. I don't want to talk about her no more.
He never wants to talk about her.
It's a sensitive subject.
Sensitive with good teeth, what's not to love? Rocco?
Yeah?
I do.
You do what?
I'll marry you.
Oh, come on, you just met him.
Yeah, and I see the thing you got for him. If he's good enough for you, he's good enough for me.
Well, who said I got faith for somebody?
Not somebody, her. As clear as the teeth in your mouth, you like her.
We're just friends. Yeah. He comes in here for coffee. That's all.
Yeah. How long you been coming in here?
I don't know. A couple months.
Okay. You live in the neighborhood?
Neighborhood adjacent.
How adjacent?
26 blocks.
Oh, that's what I thought. See, nobody goes 26 blocks just for a cup of coffee. He likes you.
How can you never ask me out?
Because your name's not Carla.
Oh, all right, Rocco. What's the deal with this Scarlet thing?
Yeah. Why you gotta be with someone with my name? Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
I don't want to discuss it.
Why not? I mean, how you ever gonna find true happiness if you limit yourself?
Hey, true happiness is standing right here with the right name.
I'm sorry, Carla, but I know this man. He deserves someone who's thoughtful and sensitive, not someone who says I do just because he likes her name.
Oh. You're gonna let her talk to your fiance like that?
Fiance!
That's right, that's right. This is the guy I'm marrying.
Hold on! Hold on! Carla, I like it just fine, but this is going a little fast here. We gotta take it slower, baby.
For what? I know what I want. I thought you did too. But if you don't, I withdraw my acceptance of your proposal and I'm out.
Hold on! I didn't say I don't know what I want.
You didn't have to. It's clear you want her. The sooner you admit it, the better off you'll be. Goodbye, Rocco. You missed out on the call of your life.
Yeah, you didn't miss anything.
I don't like her.
Then why didn't you stop her?
I don't know.
She read about you and me?
No, I can't go out with you, Nina.
Why not?
Because of your name.
Oh, stop it, Rocco. What's the deal with this? Why is this name so important to you? Like,
I can't say.
just tell me.
If I tell you, you promise you won't judge?
Yes?
All right. You know how I don't talk about my old girlfriend?
Yeah.
Well, her name was Carla.
Seriously? You want to go out with someone just because she has the same name as your old girlfriend? That's sick, Rocco. You know that, right?
You said you wouldn't judge.
Yeah, you're right, but I'm sorry, but why date people with the same name?
I got my reasons.
What are they?
I don't want to tell you. It's embarrassing.
I still won't judge!
Yes, you will.
I swear!
Fine. I have to date Carla because of this.
Holy shit, that's a big tattoo!
I know!
Oh, wait a minute. That's why? That's why you want to date someone named Carla? All because of a tattoo? Oh, that's sick, Rocco. Oh, that's real sick.
You said you wouldn't judge.
I was wrong. Who dates a woman just so he can keep a tattoo?
It's very painful to have them removed. They have to use lasers and burn them off. It hurts and it smells.
How do you know?
Because before Carla, I dated a girl named Constantine.
Oh